Hey everybody, this is Jen Coombs of Time to Change Jersey Style. We're here at somewhere in the state of New Jersey. Take a guess, everybody. No trespassing. Peace business only. Yeah, I don't want trespass, okay? Look like they're like undercovers right there, everybody. No trespassing. Peace business only. Do not enter. Public parking, 1 block north. Stop. Parking by permit only, Monday through Friday. 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. except holidays. So, there is a police officer right there. I just don't know what car number that is. Look, we have another police officer. That's car 20, everybody. And this is car 430, if I can. I can't like read that number. I'm assuming it's car 430 over there, the one I'm taping. So, it says, like I said, I'm not going in there for any reason. We can go on this public sidewalk. Appears to me it's a public sidewalk to me. What? What?
Is there any reason why you're walking around a police building videotaping?
It's my constitutional right
Yeah,
to
but this
do
is
that.
a police building, private vehicles. I understand it's your constitutional right, but is there a reason behind it? Are you looking to threaten police officers at all, or?
No, I'm not a threat.
Okay. I don't know why you're here or why you're videotaping at this time of the night.
Do you have
Do you have identification at all?
For what?
Well, I'd like to know who you are.
Okay.
If anything happens, maybe a police officer walks out of the building and gets shot in the head. I'd like to know who was in the area.
Am I being detained?
No, I'm asking you a simple question.
Have a nice day.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
If you have no police business, then you can leave the police station area.
Okay, I'm going on
Leave the police station area.
I'm going on the public sidewalk, sir. Just going on the public sidewalk.
Is there anything else we can help you with?
No.
Because if there's anything we can help you with, you let us know.
Okay.
Okay?
What's your name and badge
My
number?
name is Sergeant Santiago.
Okay.
My badge number is number 16.
Thank you.
Okay? If there's anything I can help you with, let us know.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Have a nice night.
You too.
All right?
Okay. Public sidewalk. says do not enter, so I'm not entering that, everybody. Ah, they have like a bus back there. Darn, I wish I came during the day for this. So I wish. They have like a neat, like looking commander bus back there. Darn, I can't get. I wish I came during the day for this. Ah. So it appears that officer got like a little panicky over a camera. Okay, at least we got the name and badge number down. That's the only thing that I care about. That's the only thing I care about. So they have a nice, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but they have like a nice, you can barely see it, but they have like a antenna, that big antenna there for dispatch. Yep. We got it. That's car 20, everybody. So on a public sidewalk. Am I detained? Okay, I'm out. Should ask for in a complaint form, see how their process is. So the city of Trenton police headquarters. God, I went on a like tiny little sidewalk. It appears to be a public sidewalk. Oh, appears that officer is not there. Actually, I do. I want to like get a complaint form. I'm gonna be honest. My interaction with that police officer scared me a little bit. Because I'm just a citizen with the camera. Documenting police activity. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to ask for a complaint form. That's for employees only. Yeah, I want like a complaint thing. So we're in 225 North Clinton Avenue, everybody. Okay. That's the door for the prosecutor's office. I don't know how to get into this place. I don't know how to get into this freaking place. Don't they have an entrance for this place? And I'm not going anywhere. Can you see that at Trenton now? Oh, we have another, I wonder if that's the same one. Let's look at the number. Car 108, everybody. There's like, where's the entrance for this place? I mean, there's an entrance, but I wonder if you can get like a complaint, like an IA form, like during the 24, like during, like at this time of the night. I mean, I'm assuming so. I'm assuming this used to be a payphone at one point. I have no clue. I'm disgusting. Oh. Okay. Okay, that SUV turned around, and I am not getting into any confrontations with anybody, so I'm just walking around. I'm just walking away from that person. So. And I don't know what that lady's deal is all about. So I'm gonna take a walk around the block. Yep, that's car 130, everybody. That's car number 130 right there.
front of headquarters?
I don't answer questions.
Stop. Stop.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Stand over here.
Yes, you're being detained.
All right, now
Okay.
get speak, all
For
right?
what?
Absolutely being
Okay.
detained.
For what?
Were you just in front of headquarters recording?
It's my constitutional right.
That's not what I
Put your
said.
hands on the vehicle.
I asked
Okay.
you. I asked
Here,
you.
check my pockets.
No,
Just put your hands
no.
on the vehicle. for us.
Listen. Can I tell you something?
Okay.
Can I tell you something? I don't need your permission. And if I ask a question, all I'm asking for is an answer. Now, if you choose to be quiet and silent, keep your hands on the car.
Okay.
If you choose to be
Keep your hands
quiet,
palms flat.
Okay.
Palms flat.
Okay.
Palms flat.
I'm just
That's
recording.
fine.
so are we.
So are
We're
we,
recording too,
absolutely.
so that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
But listen, if you choose not to answer, that's your right. But don't lie to me.
I'm not
okay?
lying.
And also
You can
answer
check
the.
my pockets.
We know that we can. I don't need your permission.
No,
Don't-
I
don't
have
even
nothing
search
to
it.
hide.
Keep your hands on
I
the
got
don't
nothing to
search it.
hide.
Okay.
I got nothing to hide.
Why do you keep talking
Absolutely.
over me?
I got nothing to hide.
Did I
sir.
say you did? Did I say you had something to hide? If I
Well-
wanted to arrest you, you'd already be in the car. So instead of trying to lead this interview, let me lead it because it's my job. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Flat. Keep your hands flat for me.
I'm
Do
trying
you
to
do you
record
understand?
him.
Look,
That's
listen,
fine.
we're recording
We're
each
recording
other.
you.
Okay, I'm
It's
trying
fine.
To, I'm trying to record
So listen what I'm
him.
saying. Were you just record? Listen, that's can be a problem. That's why I'm investigating it. What's your name?
First name is Jen.
Jen, what's your last name?
I'd rather not go past that.
Okay, were you recording headquarters?
Is that against the law?
That's not what I said. It's a yes or a no.
Is that against the law?
That's not what I said. It could be. It very well could be. You know why?
Why?
Because people like to do bad things to go.
I'm not one
How
of
can
those
you listen to me?
people.
How can you hear my answer if you talk? We're both adults here. And I know you think you're smarter than me, but I've been doing this a long time.
Okay.
Okay? So yes, it can be illegal depending on the purposes that you're doing so.
I'm an independent journalist, got content for a story.
Do you have a press? Do you have a press pass, press release of some kind?
I have my press down. I'm not sure. I have press badge at my house.
Okay, so you're doing it for journalism purposes.
Yes.
Okay, what can I ask? What outlet? Like what?
Your source.
I'm
What-
an independent journalist.
So you do stuff for who?
For myself.
For anybody else? You submit stories to any?
I have my own media.
Okay,
It's not-
understand something. We're in a post 9/11 world.
Okay.
Okay, people who do suspicious things like that, it's reasonable that they could want to hurt the police, hurt you. Okay, there's all types of militias and groups and
I'm
so
not-
forth. Listen, I don't know you. Just because you say something don't mean nothing. You understand that, right? Just
No, not
because you keep
really.
saying I'm not, that don't mean a damn thing. Denial does not make it true. Right? I deal with liars all day long. I'm not saying that's what you are, but I'm saying just because you say it don't make it true. Right? You would understand that, right?
No, I don't.
You don't understand why people lie to the police?
No, because I'm not one of those type of people.
But I don't know you.
Well, I don't
Have you
know
ever met me?
either. I don't know.
Have we
you
ever
either.
met? You don't have to.
Well, you're not making a good impression right now.
It's not my job to make impressions. I am not a customer service representative. My impression that I'm making, I don't work for Walmart. I don't wear a little blue penny. It's not my job to make you happy. It's my job to make sure I'm safe and you're safe. Do you understand?
But
Your
you're-
happiness and your happiness is the least of my concern.
But
Do you understand that?
You're a public servant.
That's
sir.
right. But that's right. And I serve the public by keeping them safe.
And you need to honor your oath.
And I do that. And I do that by detaining someone who was engaged in suspicious activity. You don't know me. I come out here on these streets every day and deal with dangerous felons every night of my life.
Am I free to go?
No,
Okay.
not until. What's your last name? You and your little video camera, you're not solving anything. I'm out here doing the legwork.
Can I-
Nope, you can stand right there. What's your last name? What'd you say your first name was?
My name is Jen.
Have you ever been arrested
What-
before,
what
Jen?
Yeah, I'm not
Just
trying.
like
I'm
that.
not
Keep your
trying.
hands on the vehicle. This is the fourth
Just
fifth
follow
time I had to ask.
directions, Jen.
Just stop.
Have you ever been arrested before?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay.
Jen, what's
So
your
you
last
don't-
name?
For what crime?
What's your last name?
I'm not. Listen, if you committed a crime, I'd put you in cuffs.
Okay.
Right? Do you
Okay.
understand that?
Did I do anything illegal?
You're being detained for investigation. Absolutely.
Okay. May I sit down on the curb?
No, man.
Okay. You can check my pockets.
I'm not checking your pockets. I'm asking you for your last name.
What? How will that help?
Please supply me with that name.
Okay, how does that help?
That would allow me to further this investigation.
All right, listen.
For what?
We got a video of her.
Okay.
And we got her face. So, listen, suspicious activity you can and will be stopped for. Okay? My safety is important, and so is yours.
You know, like filming police activity is considered.
You weren't filming police activity.
Actually,
You weren't filming police activity.
Yeah.
You were not filming police activity. There were no police in front of that building.
I'm not trying to.
There were no police in front of that building.
What?
You were not filming police activity. There were no police in front of that building. Filming police activity is your constitutional right. I don't care. It's not my intention to violate your rights, but it is my intention to make sure I'm safe and you're safe. Do you understand? Filming police. You weren't filming police activity. Stop bringing up irrelevant stuff.
I was. Sir.
You know what I mean? No, you weren't. There were no cops out there.
There were cops.
There were no cops out there. No, there weren't. There was a white truck out there. There were no cops out there.
Actually.
Have a good night.
I have. I have.
Have a good night, Jen.
Thank you. Oathbreaker! Oathbreaker! The Trenton Police's Oathbreakers! 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 Honor your oath! Honor your oath! Honor your oath! Trenton Police are a bunch of oath breakers. Again, this is a person with a freaking camera, no less. Oath breakers. Wow. We have a bunch of activity here. We got a bunch of oath breakers here. We have a bunch of oath breakers. We have a bunch of oath breakers here. Honor your oath, Trenton Police. Honor your oath. We're gonna get the license plate of this person. Honor your oath. Honor your oath. Honor your oath. Honor your oath. I'm an independent journalist.
If you don't walk away, I will arrest you.
I'm saying 10 feet away.
You'll stay as far away as I tell you to. Go that way, I'm talking. I can stop.
Honor your oath. That's what I'm asking.
For a second, Jen.
This is being live streamed right now.
That's great. I'm glad you're live streaming everything. Okay, so what we have is you. What time is it right now?
We're going on 23:04.
At 11. 24, you said?
11:04.
11:04 at night. Videotaping.
Screaming.
I'm in
and
public
screaming.
space.
Station.
People
Okay,
live
you're
here.
on public space and everything like
People
that. You have to
live here.
understand this, okay?
Maybe I was here to get a IA report.
Then get it. IA's not open. There's people
I
that
is
live
on Warren Street.
There's-
If you have an issue with an officer, you can always report that. You understand me?
But the way
However,
you came off at
hold
me.
on a second. Before I asked you what you were doing, videotaping personal cars in the parking lot, police business, okay? I asked you, what are you doing? At 11, at this time of night, I said, what are you doing videotaping over here, videotaping the building? I'm exercising my constitutional right. That's fine. Is there a reason why you're videotaping police building at 11 o'clock at night? If you have an issue, we'd be happy to help you solve it. Okay,
people's personal cars over there.
It's kind of suspicious.
But it's within public space. I can still tape those license plate numbers.
But is there a reason why you're doing it? Okay, are you a terrorist?
I understand.
I'm not a terrorist.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? I want you to understand something. I know that you don't understand this.
No,
Let me finish.
Let
me finish.
No, I do understand. Don't assume stuff. No. Don't assume stuff.
Listen, can you let me finish?
He assumed that I don't.
No, but you don't even know what I was about to say.
Let him finish. Just let him finish. That's all. You're here to have an open discussion, right?
You're
here for a reason.
You can't understand the perspective about the public cars because you're not a police officer.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
Just let him finish.
We deal. What you deal with in your camera world and all that. I deal with felons. When people come here and videotape our personal vehicles, you know who else does that? Gang members, Bloods, Crips, Dietas, Latin Kings, to find out where we live, to find out where our shifts. The criminals, the felons, I'm not talking about you, but the felons that we deal with know what time individual officers go to work and what time individual officers go home.
Are you working for someone?
She's an independent journalist.
I'm an independent journalist.
So understand something. She's a journalist.
Yes.
Right. But just understand something. Based on our world's reality that I know you think you know, but I think you don't know it as well as you do.
He's assuming.
Because you're not a cop. And you're not a criminal either. So unless you're a cop or a criminal, just like I'm not a journalist, there's no way that I could step into your shoes and tell you your life because I'm not a journalist. I'm not you.
How about we do this?
That's all I'm trying to get you to understand.
How about we do this?
That's all.
How about you help us understand what you're doing so that we can understand?
Right.
And we can have an open dialogue
my
about it.
page is time to change Jersey style.
Okay.
I'm a check and balance person to see if you guys really. I criticize.
Pay attention to things?
Yeah, I criticize the police, but I criticize the citizens as well too.
Right.
I'm for the I'm not for the police, but I'm not against the police either. I'm more of a transparency, accountability person more than anything else. I am from Monmouth County.
Can I tell you something about that? I think that you don't think that you. I think you have this impression that I am against people's civil rights or civil liberties and so forth. Okay, I am absolutely not, because I, as an American citizen, require, first of all, get held to a way higher standard than you get held to, because I'm a police officer. And you
as a person doing the checks and balances would know that you hold us to a higher
standard.
I
go into CAD reports,
right.
Use of force reports, you name it. I look for it.
So knowing that we get held to a higher standard, please don't think that I disagree with people's constitutional rights and how they should be dealt with, because mine are just as important. Do you understand?
Correct.
Mine are just
as important. You agree with that, right?
Yeah. There's a recent ruling that came down from the 3rd District that what I'm doing is totally legal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a difference between...
From the 3rd District?
There's a difference between legal and not suspicious. If it was illegal, we'd have you in cuffs. Mm-hmm. But we have the right. We have the right, under the Constitution of the United States. Hold on. We have the right to investigate.
Can I ask you why
we have the right to investigate? That's all. And right now, we're not even investigating. We're talking.
For reasons like this.
Like what? So you're here to antagonize?
No.
Yeah, you are.
I didn't.
Because we're not investigating you. We're just talking right now.
No, I just have a simple camera, and you like.
Hey, can I show you a picture of a camera that shoots bullets?
You can show me that. I don't know.
So just because you have a camera, a simple camera, as you say, for me, anybody with something in their hand is a threat to me, because I know of a camera that shoots 9mm bullets.
Not everybody's out to get you guys too.
But I don't.
We drop our guard and assume that everybody is not out to get us. Then that's how people get shot. Have you ever heard of Officer Familia in Bronx, New York, I believe
Correct.
it was? Who's recently just walked up to and shot in the head?
And I feel bad for that too.
Yeah, so that's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was she doing wrong? Was she violating anybody's rights?
She was sitting in the car.
Just sitting in the car.
She was trying to protect people, innocent people, the same that we try to do. However, You stated as before that you criticize the police. You're not against the police, but you criticize the police. And at what time have you ever been a police officer?
Or a criminal? When were you a criminal?
Bogus charges.
No, but I'm saying, but are you a criminal?
I'm sorry,
but are you a criminal?
Not.
You're not a criminal.
Yeah.
You don't.
We don't know who you are.
Right.
We don't know who you are.
That's the thing. You can't just come up on somebody.
That's exactly what we're supposed to do.
Right. That's what
exactly
we're binded
what
by
we're
law
supposed
to do.
When we see something suspicious, we have the obligation to confirm or deny any suspicion.
But filming a police headquarters is not.
Can I tell you why it is? We didn't say it was against the law. You're mixing terminology. You're mixing terminology because it's convenient for you. If it was against the law, you'd be in cuffs. Okay? I got 3 sets of handcuffs on me. You're not wearing any of them. We didn't say it was against the law. We said it was suspicious and we were investigating. Not that long ago, we had a gentleman filming the federal building for militia purposes. If we don't find out, maybe your relative's in that federal building when he executes his plan to blow it up. That's our job. Now, if you did something illegal,
what does a bad person look like?
If we did something if you did something illegal, you'd be in cuffs quicker than you'd be in that building.
What does a bad person look like?
But do you think somebody would just start walking around and film it the way I did?
Yep.
Yes,
absolutely. They do it. I can show you. I got a documented
case. What do you think
case.
Timothy McVeigh did before he blew up the building?
We get bomb threats.
Half the people that commit these big violations.
We get bomb threats at that train station.
Commit that act.
We get bomb threats at that train station on a regular basis.
You know that's okay to film train stations as well too.
Listen, we're not saying
it's
not okay, but sometimes
when
it's worth
suspicious,
investigating. That's all.
Wouldn't you want me to say, if somebody was walking by you as you were eating lunch or doing anything and videotaping you, and then they'd stop and they'd videotape you some more, wouldn't you be like, why is this person videotaping me? Are they planning to hurt me at all?
No,
wouldn't you
that
want
would
to know?
That would not bother me.
You know why it doesn't bother you? Because you're not in our situation. You're not in our position.
There's cameras all over in society.
But you understand, though.
There's a camera right on me.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't.
You're recording me, I'm recording you.
It doesn't bother you because you're not in our situation, first of all, for public safety. So public safety is not your concern, so it doesn't bother you. I can understand why it doesn't bother you, because you have no obligation to make sure that everybody in that building, our job is to die first. You understand that, right?
No, that's not your job.
No, yes, it is.
If somebody drove by here right now
it's not your job to die
if somebody
first.
started shooting right now,
I would be obligated to protect you.
I'd come in front of you.
I would be obligated to protect
I've done it. Don't tell me.
That's not your job to die first.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's why we're here. That's why we come outside and they give us vests and they give us all kinds of equipment, because it's our job to run to danger. It's our job. It is absolutely our job.
No, it's not your job to die.
Yes, ma'am, it is. Yes, ma'am, it is.
No, that's crazy thinking.
You got a job.
Sergeant, am I mistaken?
No.
Because I pretty much thought that when the bullets fly, it's my job to go that way.
Can I have business cards of everybody involved?
I wish I did have a business card. I would give.
Yep. I'm Officer Miles.
Go handle that.
Okay, thank you.
Go handle that.
Be safe.
Good night.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Just as these officers were responding to a hazardous condition. This is a potential dangerous situation. That's why they call it a hazardous condition. Okay? These officers are going to this hazardous condition. And they can be hurt when they go to this job.
They're
obligated to go to this job to make sure no one else gets hurt. Now, it's not their job to go there and get hurt. Okay? However, it's their job to go there and prevent and make sure everybody else does not get hurt. You understand that? In doing so, they could be hurt. When the shots fired ring out, okay? We go to the shots fired, okay? Whether they're whizzing past people's head,
I totally respect
we have to
that.
go there. This is what we do all the time, day in, day out, all right? We investigate these situations, these dangerous situations, street fights. People that have committed the act of murder are out here on our city streets right now, okay? It's our job to go out there and make sure they're not trying to do it to anybody else, all right? Now, I asked you a question before, and I don't know if you know the answer to this or if you have an opinion about this, but I asked you, what does a criminal look like?
Well, what does a good cop look like, too?
Exactly. What does a good cop look like? So, cops all right, go through, and I'm not saying that all cops are 100% great, because there are some bad apples that we weed through and we get rid of them. And I do not like them. I don't condone bad actions, you understand? But listen to this, okay? Cops go through a background check, all right? They're going through rigorous training, all right? The background check is very thorough before becoming a police officer. So the chances are that a person that has committed any type of violation or anything like that throughout their lifetime up until before becoming a police officer, they haven't done it. They haven't done anything, okay? So you can generally say someone who's never committed a violation or an offense or never been in trouble in the eyes of the law, because that's also investigated, all right? They've stayed on the straight and narrow their whole entire life, and now they've been okayed to become a police officer. So would you say that there's a more likelihood that a police officer is trustworthy and good and honest rather than bad? Because you don't go out there to and ask the criminals, somebody with a rap sheet this long, hey, you want to be a cop? No, these people aren't, okay? Now the average citizen, okay, have not undergone extensive background checks, okay? So they could have, wherever you're from, you said you're from Monmouth County?
Monmouth County.
So in Monmouth County, you could have committed several offenses, but we don't know that here, okay? So we don't know you.
Trust me, the state police knows about me as well, too.
I know, but what background checks have you been through?
Being a journalist, there's no background check.
Exactly. There's no background check being a journalist. Strike you as odd? However, journalists are allowed here, they're allowed there, they're allowed here. They have a job to do, to inform the public, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's what you're trying to do at 11 o'clock here at night by filming private police vehicles. Informing the public of what?
No, public vehicles. There's a difference.
Those aren't public vehicles.
Your police vehicles are.
The police vehicles. However, you're not filming just police vehicles. You're filming private citizen vehicles.
Actually, I was not trying to.
But you did it. But you did it.
But the thing is, there's no expectation of privacy within the public space, too.
Absolutely not. No expectation of privacy. However, you don't see anybody else out here videotaping specifically police vehicles inside of a police lot. Right? A secured police lot. A secured police lot.
Actually, there's hundreds of people do this across the country all the time.
Are they doing it here right now? You're the only person out here.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
But I'm just saying there is a trend for this. There is a trend.
I know there's a trend for this because for some reason or another, everybody's on this bandwagon to hate the police and question the police. All police are bad.
I don't hate the police.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's why we also have to be on heightened alert for our safety in our lives. I want my officers to go home safe.
Me too.
I want them to go home to their families. Okay? People that want to do bad things to police officers walk around police stations at 11 o'clock at night and videotape them.
Not everybody.
So they can go back and they can hold on a second.
So
they can go back and they can study their actions, their movements, so that when one of my officers leaves and drives home, they can take him out. Okay? Do you believe this is happening? This is happening all across the country. Not only are there people filming police stations all across the country, guess what? There are several instances where police officers are being ambushed and killed, shot in the head. How many journalists are being shot in the head?
Oh, there's one in Paris that got shot and killed.
In this country here?
This country, I'm talking about the one in.
I know, but you're a journalist, so you do a lot of research and you know.
Yeah.
So how many journalists are getting shot in the head randomly just for doing their job, being a journalist, being the best journalist you can be?
Top of my head, I don't know. Top of my head, I don't know.
Okay.
So
maybe this was covered before too. You claim you're a journalism. Do you have any kind of press pass or anything like that? Because usually when
journalists don't typically do that. Press does that.
Fair enough.
Yes, I actually have a press pass at home, but sometimes I just do this in just as a regular clothes.
That's fine.
That's what I do.
Press usually come in and say hi, tell us what they're doing too. So we're here. Do you have any
but sometimes people do this as a I hate to say this, an undercover basis to see, because if we tell you guys what's going on,
absolutely,
then
I understand people's concern.
Then you got pretext.
I think I completely understand, and I completely understand that you want to go out there and you want to do a checks and balances on police officers because it's the citizens' job to keep us in check, and I understand that. okay? Because that's a popular thing. As a matter of fact, every time I turn on the news, CNN is broadcasting, hey, don't worry about all of the people getting shot in the street, the thousands of people across this country getting shot in the street. Let's close our eyes to that, and let's worry about one police shooting incident that hasn't even been investigated yet. Let's all draw our attention to this, and let's all say, hey, let's put the police in check because they're out of control.
It's not just one incident, it's several.
How many?
Hundreds of, like.
Is it hundreds?
From what
You're a journalist.
Actually,
you gotta do your research. Is it hundreds?
I do my research, and I put like a lot of stuff on my media page, and there's several, like,
out of and I'm sure you know because this is an easier question. Out of all the shootings that happened across the United States of America,
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
hold on a second. Out of all the shootings that happened across the whole United States of America, okay, what do you think the percentages of police officers shooting dangerous felons that gave the officer probable cause to shoot them?
I don't know, because I'm not in your shoes.
It's 1%. It's 1%.
What's your name and badge number?
Out of the thousands,
for the record, that's
the
why.
thousands of people, okay, they get shot. Give her your name and your badge.
It's Officer Jason Bouchard,
Okay.
badge 668. What is your credentials as a press person?
With the press.
Are you a private journalist?
Yeah, there's no such.
Who do you represent? Just curious.
Time to change Jersey style.
Time to change Jersey style.
Yes.
And what is your name?
My name is Jen.
Jen?
You can find it out.
Well, you asked me, I'm asking you.
Yeah, but you're a public servant. I'm not breaking any.
Well,
I'm not breaking
Trying
any.
to serve the public.
You're
Obviously, you
trying
had
to
some
serve the
questions,
public.
and obviously, you have a little bit of interest in
Knowledge, interest in knowledge.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, if you're part of the press, you
know
also
what I mean?
are helping out the public, correct?
Yeah.
You're also, in a way, in your own way, a public servant, correct?
Sort of.
Well, you're trying to
No,
serve the
I'm not
public.
government. It's
But
private.
you are
Not
trying to serve
government.
the public.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all
So.
have that
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Rich.
Badge number.
38.
Thank you. So
That's good. That's good that you're here. So you can see.
yeah, I was filming the cop cars coming in and out, and I filmed this white SUV by accident. It was totally.
Yeah, I heard you yelling.
Oh yeah, because
What were you yelling about?
I was yelling at your cop saying honor your oath. That's.
Why were you yelling at? Why were you trying to distract him from what he was doing?
No, he was no. It was he.
Now that's a violation.
No. He took me.
That's an arrestable offense, you know.
Well, honor your oath.
No, you're distracting the police officer while he's trying to perform his duties. You know, we're good.
No, because I was on the other side, and that's why I was like saying honor your oath. And when I saw him, it's the same SUV.
I noticed you were screaming.
Oh yeah.
Honor your oath! Honor your oath! And you were coming up to, and you're videotaping the police activity.
Yeah.
And I was wondering what was the purpose of that, as far as journalistic reasons
I have a
go.
different.
I don't know. I don't really know very many journalists, and I don't know a lot of the things that journalists do to get a story or anything. I can assume it's things like this. If they have a question or anything like that, it goes around. You talk to people. I understand that.
When I got put me on against the vehicle for no reason at all, yes, I get a little bit excited over that.
Yeah. Now imagine how excited you get. Now imagine if we have to deal with someone. Our adrenaline that's going.
Oh yeah.
Get shot at any minute. Do you know how many times somebody's been able to reach for a gun and pull it out and
I've
shoot a cop?
I've seen videos like that.
You've seen several videos like that, right?
Yes.
If you've done research, you've seen several videos
Yes.
where ordinary people that seem so passive in nature, and nonchalant, and they, next thing you know, they all of a sudden pull out a gun and they shoot the officer, the officer dies, and then the cop can't go back to his family.
Yeah, I told the cop you can check my pockets and everything. I got like nothing to hide.
Okay, good. That's
so
great.
I even told I have it on film,
Good.
so you can check my pockets.
Oh, that's good.
But he said you can't move. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't get that.
Well, if you can't move your hands and put them in plain view, so number one, we make sure you don't have anything in your hands that could kill us.
But I told him you can check my pockets. There's a difference there.
There's no difference. You can still get to a gun. If there's nothing in my hand now, do you think I can get to my gun?
Okay, but
Do you think other people can get to their gun?
I told them to
Absolutely.
check my pockets for weapons and all that
Uh-huh.
to take that concern away.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I appreciate that. We have actually people, dangerous felons in the city, that do that, and they cooperate because they know that they've done something wrong, and maybe they're doing something wrong at that time. Maybe
I
they
mean, I
beg and
wasn't
plead
doing
for
anything
forgiveness, and they ask to give a break. Oh, please give me a break. You know what I mean?
So no, I got a little excited because I wasn't breaking any laws, but there was a reason why I did this, to see. It's most about like the constitutional, like
More or less, you see the heightened alert of police officers
The
when it
First
comes to
Amendment-
suspicious activity. You know that we stop and they question it, and we see what's going on here. You
yeah,
know, and
but
we do
somebody,
this. My officers are doing this all around the city of Trenton right now.
but the First Amendment is not breaking the law. You know, there's like a court ruling that came out of the 3rd District.
I never said that.
Okay.
And I'm not arguing with you over laws or court rulings or anything like that. I agree with them. There's a reason for them. Okay? Very, very smart people have sat in a room and talked about it and deliberated and come up with a conclusion. And that's good. And whatever they say, that's my job. They come up with a law. I find the elements that meet the law, the violation that's committed, and then I take action. However, police officers are also tasked with a certain responsibility to question suspicious behavior. Maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's something.
But
Maybe it can mean your life or my life.
Yeah, but photography is not a crime either.
Absolutely not. It's not a crime.
So
But at 11 o'clock at night,
people have done this at
it
night
is suspicious.
too. People have done this at night too.
Absolutely. How many?
Several. Dallas, you name it. California, Florida, you name. I've seen videos of
And
it.
they work with you, or
I've
seen it. I've seen it too. I actually watched a video somebody was filming a military installation. You know, and police officers came up and they were like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
done that too.
And they said, "Oh, you know, I'm doing this," and they explained themselves, real nice, real polite. You know what I mean? And a police officer said, "Absolutely, that's fine. Okay, I was just questioning you, wondering who you were and why you were doing this," and the person obliged them, and everything was fine. And that's how most police interactions are supposed to happen. You know, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name? What are you doing here?" "Oh, my name's so-and-so, and I'm doing here for this reason," and everything like that. "Oh, okay, because it seemed like you were trying to do this or that because of your actions." Officer, I apologize. That wasn't my intention to give you that false impression. You know? "Okay, well, I could see there's nothing going on here, and so now you're free to move along and have a great day." "Oh, okay, officer, have a great day yourself." "All right, bye-bye." That's how normal police interactions go. Okay? Except when the person becomes combative. All right? And they want to scream profanity and do all kinds of crazy things.
I didn't swear. I did not swear throughout the whole
I didn't
thing.
hear you swear. I
Yeah.
didn't swear. You didn't swear.
Yeah,
If you swore, I bet you I would have swore back at you.
Yeah, the only thing I said is honor your oath and all that. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
An oath breaker. That's it. I didn't go beyond that.
Yeah. But if somebody was coming around the corner right now and they were screaming or something like that, maybe trying to distract the police officer from performing his duties,
No,
would you say that was kind of...
Yeah,
what are you
I
doing?
understand that, and
So that's
why,
what you were doing.
But
you know?
that SUV called the police on me. That's why it had something to do with me.
Okay.
So that's why I
See how alert our citizens are too? They say, "Whoa, something's not right here."
Yeah, but film it. See, that's
So to the average person, what you're doing, it's kind of weird. It's a little suspicious, you know. However, when you find out your backstory, "Oh, I'm a journalist. I just like the night shots. I like the way the moon shimmies off the sign of the police station
I
at
have a
night."
question. Actually, I wanted to go in there to see what your IA complaint process is. What is that all about?
That's not done here. That's actually done in a completely separate building.
Oh, I didn't know that. So I was looking at the doors and how do you
No, but if you have a complaint about an officer, you can come talk to me. I'm the street sergeant.
Okay.
Stand by 1 second. I'm sorry if I have to excuse me.
It's okay.
I have to get back to my duties.
That's okay.
Stand by for a second. I have
So
to get back to my duties. However, Our IA is down on Warren Street. If you'd like to make any type of complaint or go talk to them and visit them,
because I want to do.
they're
I
open
do a
during the
check-in.
day.
Yeah, I do
All
a
right.
check and balance.
Yeah, go down there. Feel free. Go down there and talk to them.
Not now. They're not open now.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. Go down there tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
It should be in there by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Go down there. Take up the whole day.
No, because I like to do check and balance to see like where you guys
Us too.
can improve and where you guys
You
can.
have to excuse me for a minute. We have to get back. Listen, Jen, it was nice talking to you. Okay?
Thank you.
Listen, be careful because there's a lot of dangerous stuff. Last person that stood out here
Oh,
got hit by a car up there and got dragged all the way down there.
Yeah, I'm going back home now. I got enough excitement for tonight.
Yeah, enough excitement. Yeah, my night's not even over. See, dude?
Hey, you two in the blue, come here. Be safe. You too. No, I want you to shake your hand, buddy. Yeah.
Have a good night. Get
Now
home
she's
safe.
Be safe.
Now she's harassing you for a hand.
Yeah. Have a nice day. Be safe. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Says no trespassing, police business over. Okay. So I'm going back home now. 'Cause I have to get up in the morning, so more like I'm looking for like a Okay. This is Jen Coombs. Time to change Jersey style. See you on the flip side, everybody. Be safe out there too. Everybody wants to go home alive. Everybody, so